Hey guys, Pwnobi here, bringing you another battle with Blacklist 40 from Poke Community Forums. It's an OU battle, 6 on 6. Oddly enough, he actually uses a few UUs, and even an NU, so that was interesting, considering he chose the battle side. So he brings out a Steelix, I'm leading with my Swampert, and we both set up Stealth Rocks. I probably could have surfed there, but I didn't want to overpredict or anything, just wanted to get my rock, so I know there's nothing he can do to me. So now I go for the surf, just in case he wants to stay in, which I realize he probably doesn't, but you never know. So he brings out a Meganium, which I thought was really interesting. Don't really see too many Meganiums running around, especially in OU battles. So he's got leftovers, which makes sense. Meganium's pretty bulky. So I decide to switch into Gazaris, my Scissor, to go for the U-turn, which will be super effective. He sets up a light screen, which is fine, because I can play physical for a few turns, that's no problem. And I know he's not holding light clay or anything like that. So I just go for the U-turn, and he predicts me pretty well here, and switches back into the Steelix. I don't know if he thought I was going to do U-turn specifically, or just because it's his physical wall, but either way, good call on his part. So now, Special's not going to be that effective because of the light screen. I decided to just go into Machamp. I always like to get my Machamp out whenever I see something slower on the field, especially something that I can hit for super effective. So I just go for the Dynamic Punch, which will get a kill here. Choice Band, Stab, super effective. Even if it's a physical wall, it's not gonna be enough. But like I said, I'm choice banded, so he sends out Dusknoir, which I was a little surprised he didn't do originally when I saw him bring it out. So I decided to switch here. I could switch into Scissor for Pursuit, but I decided to switch into Tyranitar because I really don't want Scissor to take a Will-O-Wisp, and that's what I think is coming. So he makes a good move and goes for Will-O-Wisp, but he misses, and that was pretty big. That was a pretty big thing for him. That really sucked. So now I'm thinking he'll either switch, predicting my Crunch, or he'll just go for a Will-O-Wisp. Either way, I don't really care. I want to get a Dragon Dance up. And he actually goes for Nightshade. Maybe he thought I would switch because I didn't want to be Will-O-Wisp, because he didn't think I would predict the Will-O-Wisp originally. So I'm just going to give him the benefit of the doubt and think that's his logic there. But yeah, Nightshade on a Dusknoir is pretty original. I haven't seen that one, so props to him. So he switches out and goes to Scissor. And once again, I just go for a Dragon Dance, because same thing, he's either going to Wisp me or he's going to switch. And I'm really hoping that I can take a Choice Band Bullet Punch. Pretty sure I can, and don't really want to waste the Dragon Dances. I kind of just said screw it with Tyranitar to begin with. Either it would work or not. So I go for the Stone Edge because I know it'll hit him neutral and it's stab, and it kills him. So that was pretty cool. I actually get a little bit lucky in this battle, as you'll see. So he decides to send back in the Dusknoir, and not really sure what he's going to go for here. I thought about maybe he was thinking to priority move Shadow Sneak, not that I think that would kill me, but since he had Nightshade, I didn't really think that would be an issue either. So I don't really know why he sent in the Dusknoir. Maybe he thought if I had Crunch I would have used it. That was kind of what I was thinking at that moment in time. So he decides to send back in Meganium, which this kind of sucks for me. I was debating between Stone Edge and Crunch, and I really did not want to miss. I know both hit it neutral, so I decided to just go for Crunch. and it barely survives and gets the Giga Drain off to finish me off. So that was a little unfortunate, but what are you gonna do? Sandstorm, leftovers, all that good stuff. And I don't really remember who I switch in here. Gazars. So I'm looking to just bullet punch the Meganium away, which is exactly what I do. So I haven't been paying too much attention, but I know I'm up by a pretty decent amount here. And he brings out a Suicune, which maybe would have scared me a little more earlier in the match. But at this point, I'm just going to go ahead and see what I can do with the bullet punches. Oh no, I'm sorry. Yeah. I go to Dynamic Punch it, and he Calm Minds, which I figured. Although this I thought was really interesting. He Hydro Pumps here, and I was thinking Surf, since most Suicunes run the whole rest Surf thing, because Hydro Pump's PP is pretty pitiful, and the accuracy is not very reliable. So when I saw Hydro Pump, I wasn't too sure I was going to survive, but luckily, once again, I live with 38 HP. So that was pretty cool. And then I get a crit on the Dynamic Punch. I don't know how much that would have mattered. Choice Band, Max Attack, Machamp, Dynamic Punch, Stab. Plus it confuses him, so don't know how much that really mattered, but just the fact that I survived both times with low HP and then get that crit, I was feeling pretty lucky. I just leave Machamp in here for Death Fodder to get a free switch into my Starmie, who is Scarfed, actually. Although Starmie would outspeed regardless. So Murmillo is just going to go ahead and Ice Beam for the win. So that was a really great game. Blacklist 40. We'll have to have a rematch sometime. And yeah, respect to this guy for using some pretty original movesets about Dusknoir and Hydro Pump and everything.